I'm going to explain today exactly how I draft, including when I'm deciding to completely gamble, whenever I'm making like a decision I think is going to be good, when I think it's going to be bad. I just want to put out something where people can see like why I'm doing it instead of just like yelling at chat. But anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. So we're gonna get right into it. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 30, but we'll play until I'll give you my ideas. Okay, so let's get this match going. Aw, kitty cat. Kitty cat's coming to help. All right. So I have first pick. So my current draft order revolves 100% around Will Young. So pretty much Will Young is going to be the first pick every time. If I know who the person is on the other side, maybe I'd do something different. But okay, so right now I have two main draft orders. I have the fast draft order. That's where I vie for turn one. That's going to be like maxi robo kind of stuff. When I see this turn two stuff, I go into emperors, which I put out videos about. So the initial core for the emperors to bring it online is going to be Lima and Herteat, because this core, this set of three, is essentially the engine that makes it work. The other two are picks against whatever they're doing. Usually this is going to be the other emperors and then Cassandra. So like in this case, Cassandra, other emperor, we might see a Nana here. The thing about this is that Herteat is really what kills Kinky. But the thing is if he bans Herteat, as long as we're going fast, we're still good, right? So if he bans Herteat, we just kill Leo. And then we're still going fast, so we can cycle him down. We can invuln skill 2, or we can kill him with these with Will Young Lima, right? So this is the scariest thing here because it counters most of the draft, especially if he bans Herteat. Because at that point we have to additional it down. Usually though, whenever this happens, they're actually getting rid of Cassandra. Okay, so in this case, Lima. So he's actually expecting you to be off Will, which might be okay, actually. So his one possibility to win here is going to be pushing back Cassandra with Leo. And it is possible. She is off Will. So he's got like a 50-50, actually a little bit less than a 50-50. He doesn't go for it. He's wrong. I'm sorry. We just go for the Leo. Poke, dead. This is like the most stereotypical kind of stuff. We kill this thing next. We steal this thing's stats. Game's over. I mean, it's pretty typical. This is how this draft works, pretty much 100% of the time. So again, the Kinky's already gone. He doesn't know it yet. His one chance was to go for the Cassandra. Like even if it was on, even if that Cassandra was on Nemesis, still would have been the correct choice to go after her. And the reason why is because she would have went before the attack buff. So whether he pushes her back, she's not on Nemesis, or whether she's off Nemesis, both of those are viable things to do with Leo. Okay, so he may as well leave at this point. He hasn't, obviously. Now we just poke him a little bit. We steal the rest of his stats. At this point, he's now a noodle. He probably dies on this hit. Nope, not quite. Well, all right, simple as that. That's a standard Odin comp sort of a thing. We do that into most turn twos. As I said, I feel like the Lima ban was really weird with the Leica pick, but I mean, whatever. It's just how it is. But yeah, pretty standard build for this style of comp. Typically whenever you're going for that, or whenever they're drafting that, they need some way of disrupting. Honestly, some of the hardest picks into my team is going to be like when they do 3 Luxac units and then also like a speed lead Sekhmet, or we have Savage. It's Savage. Okay, so against Savage, we're just gonna pick like a degen because I don't care if I win or lose. I want him to die. Actually, no. We'll just do the standard Cleave. We'll give him some. We'll let him play the respect team. Right now, he needs to pick another speed lead. I don't really care how we do it. So against his team, because I don't know how fast he goes. Okay, so he's going against the Hay Gang kind of a thing. So right now, he's very fire reviewable, and he's also very Hay Gangable. So the problem is though is if I pick fire Ryu and then he bans it and then I bring Hay Gang, he actually just wins. Kind of. So we're actually just going to do honestly, we just do this. Both of these beat his team in most situations, and also I kind of like disrespecting him, so we're just gonna ban this and just let it go. He bans Douglas and he gives me Antares because his highest chance to win here is actually to sack the Antares. Like if the Antares doesn't perform at all, we kind of get hosed. But the thing is he still kind of nerfs his own team. Like Oliver's gonna be able to reset like at least one thing. The issue here though is he is going to be, Triton theoretically is going first. So he's not going to get to do something like get Chiwu into Triton Silence. But typically Antares just eats this team. Actually, he's slower, which is very funny to me. The Triton should have went first, especially with the 33. Oh, actually, I see. He got me. He actually did get me because of the Tian Lang. That's fine, though. So he can't reset all of this unless he sacks really hard, right? Oh, it's a Despair Chiwu. Okay. But it's still fine. Okay, Antares kind of has to do it. Okay, that's smart, though, on his part. Let's just go for this. This is the biggest threat. We didn't get the... Actually, in a way, this isn't even correct, right? Like, going for this just opens up his Oliver to get to do stuff. So he's trying to sack pretty hard. I mean, he's doing fine. Okay, we really, really need an Antares proc here. Let's try to glance this. Okay, we didn't quite get it. Actually, he got the silence here too. Actually, he might win. It's kind of nice. He pushes this back. He gives it back to that guy. So Tian Lang actually gets to go this turn. Okay. Can we kill or... Oh, see, like we actually glanced there. That sucks. He's going to sack me really hard. Jeez. That's actually funny because if I'd banned Tian Lang, I would have went first. That's so funny. Nice. Okay, so we get a little bit of a heal. It won't matter, though. It won't actually matter. Oh, actually, he didn't have Chiwu. So maybe it might matter, actually. Okay, he's just going to proc a lot. Jeez. GG. He got me. So Antares didn't really perform, but it's actually funny because he's so slow that like I wasn't expecting to go faster than his Triton. If I had known that, I would have actually just banned his Tian Lang. That's really funny. So I also could have done something weird there, like Hey Gang. So it would have been weird. I could have done like a Hey Gang Wunsa or a Hey Gang oh, whatchamacallit? Hey Gang Zabala, I suppose. And then just betting that he was off will. But I think that would have been kind of weird too. I think Antares was correct there. I guess I could have also done, I could have done Douglas Hey Gang ban Triton. That would have also been possible. Kind of interesting too. Okay, this is like odd, right? So he's not going very fast. So this is, so let's actually do something kind of cool here. I think we can do, actually, you know what? Let's just go for hyperspeed. So the speed thing, the reason this works is because it lets me reset Josie and also counters high speed stuff. So the thing is a lot of times he's still going to ban Maximilian. So we can actually ban something like Juno, or we can ban this thing. The problem is we can still get sacked pretty hard by Abelio. So if I ban, so the choice here is, so it looks like he's going to ban Maxi in this situation. So if I do this, we're going to get the reset on these three, and it's basically going to be a turn cycling thing where we try our best to, yeah. So the idea here is that we strip everything, we don't get reset here, and then we just turn cycle him into the dirt. Because he doesn't have a good turn cutting mechanism. The problem is we have to be very, very careful about giving him too many heals with Juno. So this is always like a little bit rough right here, right? So we actually biffed it. It's a little bit fine still, because we are going to get to do stuff with this guy. So hopefully we stun. We didn't. So we're actually going to go for the follow-up. Hopefully stun. We did. Nice. So here we're actually just going to hit this even harder because we want him to reset, or we wanted him to cleanse her basically. So we're going to go for this because now we do not want this to cleanse. Oh, that was pretty good. So this isn't reset, so we actually take it anyway. Unfortunate. That was probably fine. Okay, actually, you know what? That was kind of annoying because we don't have any violence. So theoretically, that was like a 20. I mean, that was a 22. That's fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, he got it on the one unit that didn't get stripped. So I did not have it reset from Zabala, which is just like a little bit unfortunate. But that's life. Oh, we're G1, shit. Yeah, that sort of team, theoretically. So the problem with that kind of team is that it looks kind of turn 1-ish, but in reality, it's like a turn 2 team. And you don't really know until, like, maybe I should have known or should have guessed based on the Juno and went straight into an Emperor draft. And that probably would have worked too. Unfortunately, we're fighting C3s now, so this isn't going to be representative of like sort of the normal gameplay. Because this guy typically is going to draft some garbage. This is kind of respectable. So we'll just race him. It's kind of normal. The problem is he going like so this kind of drafter a lot of times like goes into what I like to call weird garbage. It's probably the best way to describe it. So we're going to race him for speed. Theoretically, we outspeed him right now. I'm actually going to ban probably Oliver because it's the thing that won't get frozen most likely by this. I wonder if he goes to second win unit or if he goes sack. Like he might go sack unit. Like this, that's not very good. I don't think that would have been very good into my draft. Maybe if it's 100 res, but even then it's probably not that good. Okay, so he's going Ethna. We have to ban the Ethna. In this case, we're banning Ethna because it's going to be the fastest. So if he also bans our Wunsa, then it's going to be speed versus speed. Miles is going to go first. He probably resets, or at least attempts to stun Dark Robo with Miles, is my guess. I'm expecting him to ban Wunsa. He might ban this unit. He might, or sorry, Woolyang. I don't actually know. There's a couple ways he can go. Okay, so he decided to challenge speed for speed. So we have our fast unit. He has a slightly better speed lead. He is on a 33 plus, so I should still outspeed him with Wunsa. Miles is going to probably outspeed me, but I have 2 strippers, so it's not, okay, never mind. He is not quite fast enough. Unfortunate for him. So we get the full team freeze. Hopefully it gets this guy. It didn't, but we did get the cooldown. That's nice. So this just becomes a cleave. So this is going to be a maxi cleanup. I don't think there's much he can even do at this point. I think it's just done. But the reason I banned Ethna there is because that's his only real high base speed unit. So even though he has a 33, he probably doesn't outspeed. The Miles would have been really close. Like, in fact, the Miles was very close because these are separated by about 8 speed. Wunsa and Zabala are, and he was going to cut in between the two. So we were really only a couple speed fast enough. Like, Miles is sick. Miles is a sick unit. Oh, we're back in G2. Nice. So, let's see. All right, so first up, what's up with the... Got everyone named Alpha today. Let's see it. We love the Wind Konamiya, which is clearly going to be in his draft, obviously. Okay, so he's going high speed. So in this situation, I actually like to draft something like this. This is a, like, we're going to buff a lot of buffs, and we're going to have Hey Gang. And then the thing is, though, is if he continues going high base speed, we just pick sack units. So there's still a Douglas here waiting. There's potentially a Josephine waiting. Depends what he drafts, actually. Like, if this is an Ethna, I don't see why we'd pick Ethna into a Tianlang. But if he did, okay, so he's doing some weird stuff. So at this point, I don't know. At this point, it's kind of interesting. He doesn't have like a super good draft, and also he does have Tian Lang, so we can do this. So this Josephine goes really good with Haegang because the shields also power the Haegang, and then we can bring another threat here, so we can do this, and then basically that forces him to have to respect the threat. So he probably bans Haegang here, actually. Like this is. Like, I don't know why you would bring this unless you're banning Haegang. But the thing is, Josephine also works into it, so it's a little bit odd. It's a little bit weird. So he's going for the mass pushbacks now. We're actually going to ban that. Okay, we'll allow Sekhmet in. She's going to be kind of annoying to deal with, but, like again, like, what's he going to do? Reset Maximilian and then give me Josephine, and then we just control him forever? Or at least attempt to? I feel like letting the, because if we had let the robo in, he could have reset Josephine and then just controlled us forever with the robo. He probably resets Maxi. At least he should. Like that's his big, like that's the big threat, right? He doesn't have more immunity. Okay, he mans Wilden. Cool. Okay, we allow Tian Lang to move. That's fine. Because again, we have strips. He can't even really stun us because if he stuns us, we have this guy, right? So we just go here. Nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw this before we get any Sekhmets or weird stuff like going. I just want to get the damage out before he starts resetting us, basically. And that's actually a super, super good kill. Like, not kill, actually. Because it means that he's going to die to a dot. And hopefully we can kill this guy first. He didn't. Okay, so this guy, okay, that's fine. I'm going to go for the stun again. We didn't get it. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's going to get the reset. It's not a big deal, though. So the reset's going to be rough, but at the same time, it's not that crazy. Because the main thing is he's going to be able to bring something else back. Ooh, was that a... Okay, it wasn't a crit. Okay, he's just proccing a lot. Stop proccing now. Okay, does he... He's going to try to first skill this down, actually, maybe. Or no, he goes for the reset, right? He goes for the reset. Because he wants Sekhmet to happen. But, I mean, that doesn't... Sekhmet's not going to kill her. So, okay, so yeah, he went for it. Nice. So it's going to be Josie, and then... I feel like that's incorrect, actually, because we kill this. And then we're just in control now, because we just kill this thing and it's over. Yeah. It's kind of a... I think his general draft was okay. I'm not sure... I don't think the Sekhmet was very good where he picked it. Because like he could have went harder turn 2 and given me a rougher time, but he kind of didn't. The Sekhmet was okay. So this is so we're gonna go fast here. So this is the Kinky Riley stuff, I think. Okay, no, he's actually going for speed. That's cool. Okay, so this is a little bit rough. This guy is the one we have to worry about the most right now. So we can Leo, and it nerfs this guy's damage. And then we theoretically need to go faster than him. So we can, actually, no, we don't do this. We do that. The reason we're going to do this, actually, is, okay, so he's, the implication here is that he's going to ban this thing, but I don't think he's going to, actually. I think he's going to ban, oh, okay, that's weird. I thought he was going to ban Haegang. So he gets to boost, he gets to strip. The thing is I'm not sure, I guess he has decent follow-up. I thought he was, with Leo in the match, generally they ban Leo, but maybe not in this case. Because the thing is, this doesn't boost anymore. So the pushback there is very rough for him. And it's not triple revenge, apparently. Oh, that's rough. Oh, no, that's good. That's good, never mind. Stun it, though? We didn't stun it. This is still fine, though. He's very fucked. We take his heal away. Start damaging stuff. Good procs. Push this over. Yeah, like the Escher only makes sense there if it were off will, or if it were on will, basically. I mean, I guess he could have hoped for the resist, but it's still weird, right? Because the only reason that draft works is because of the Escher boost. Like if he's not banning Leo. Excuse me. So this is the typical first 2 picks into a more. I don't like it. It's just how it is. Okay, so we can once again, like, we can Hagang Lima this. It's a little scary to Hagang Lima it, because, like, we can't last pick a, because the idea here is that if he doesn't bring a booster and he leaves Hagang, he doesn't really race us. So for Sekhmet to stay online versus this thing, he still needs to bring another speed lead, and he kind of needs to bring a booster. Like right now we can ban Sekhmet and we basically still go first. So yeah, so he kind of recognized that that's a problem. So he just went into like sack team stuff. So we're actually going to probably get rid of Chung Pong. Yeah, so he's just wilding. He is wilding out. We could do some other stuff though. Like because we have 2 speeds, so if I ban this, I get to go first, right? Does this kill that? I don't know, actually. Ooh, that's rough, actually. Hold on. You know what? Let's go Cassandra in case he gives me turn 1. So right now he has to ban Cassandra, or he has to ban Woolyang. Actually, I think this is fine. Okay, yeah. Typical. So he decided to give me turn 1, which is fine because he doesn't have great strips, right? Like he does, but he doesn't. So we're gonna try to cleave him, and hopefully it will work, which is you know, kind of a funny thing. But we're actually gonna go for Sekhmet here, I think. Okay, she's pretty tanky. Okay, that's very good for us because we got the Chung Pong. So if Chung Pong doesn't proc, like he has to reset Lima here, but I don't know if he will. Okay, he didn't. So that's ATB for us. So I need to heal block this, and that's like perfect, right? Because now Chung Pong's dead. He probably tries to kill Woolyang, right? Yeah. So here we're going to protect her. Even if he strips us, all he's doing is pushing our ATB. So we go Sekhmet now. And once again, we're just heal blocking on this. Because what's he going to do? He can buff if he wants. He just hits Woolyang. Because that's all he really has, right? He can reset Lima now, which is also still fine. So the biggest problem here is actually just the fact that we don't have really good healing now. So I'm just going to throw this just to get some damage on. And he goes ahead and does it. That's nice. Actually, that's really rough for him, now I think about it. Because I'm just going to throw heal block here. Oh, so now it's just going to be the Lima game, right? Like it's just Lima versus Juno, except I have Hagang also. Oh, that's kind of rough. So you're just going to get it every time. Let's throw it. I need to proc here, or I would like to proc here. Nice. Because we just need to get some heals. But we just have to keep pushing this back, and hopefully we don't despair it too many times. Nice. Hagang doing the work. He shouldn't have healed there, actually. The reason why healing there was wrong is because it put him... He didn't... Actually, I don't know if it was wrong, but the main thing is he went into beast mode with debuffs still on, Whereas if he had waited, he would have gotten cleansed, still gotten to heal. But he wouldn't have had debuffs. Because the main reason he died so fast is because he was sitting there with armor break. But maybe he just thought he would have died anyway. I'm not sure. It was 50-50 either way, honestly. Like, that was a pretty close fight. So props to that guy. It's Jace Phoenix. All right, once again, first pick, Bull Young. We enjoy it. We pick it. We are 100% carried by the Dark Sky Dancer. Very appreciative of her efforts. So he's going fast. Okay, he is going actual fast. So we can go, if we want to challenge for real speed, we can go Oliver into Robo. So now we're threatening a 33. Hopefully this is still runed. It is. It's not very fast, but it is runed. It's a high damage one. It's pretty efficient. So the reason I'm doing this is because if he's going speed, this way we have a reset. So this is this guy being kind of baller, right? So he has a 33 in the game. We have 2 high base speeds. He needs to bring another high base speed. This is probably a Nim Trap, is my guess. We're gonna ban this anyway. Okay, so we get to 28. I don't know if it's gonna be a Nim Trap. We have to kind of assume it is, but it might not be. The thing is like, even if it's a Nim Trap, we have a 20% and he doesn't. Like, we get a 20% boost. I don't know, it doesn't feel Nim Trappy to me. It might be, but okay, it wasn't. Good. You always have to be super careful with those. Like, a lot of people build those Nim Trap. Okay, so we did get the reset there. Hopefully, it looks like it's on Swift, so we don't have a threat of it proccing. He's gonna bring this back. Hopefully we reset that. I actually didn't see. Okay, so that guy's dead, so we don't have to worry about it too much at this point. Actually, no, we do. We do have to worry about it. Okay, so in this case, we're just gonna cycle Dark Robo again. It's like, this is like, sorry, I didn't give my explanations too much for this particular draft, but that's pretty typical. The reason why Dark Robo is so good, like when matched with Zabala, like that set of combo right there is like really, really good. But the main thing is that I brought Oliver to force, because I expected him to continue going fast. Like when someone picks Escher that early, they want to play speed. And so in that case, I had to bring the 33 because otherwise he could have, like for instance, for all I know, the only reason I got to go first is because I had a 28 and he had a 24. So if I had brought, say, Maxi there, he could have banned the 28 and had the 24. Or he could have banned my Wunsa and said, okay, I'm fine with my 24 versus your 28. Except that I have my guaranteed fastest unit and you don't. You know, like that's because typically whenever you respect the other person's speed, everyone bans the other guy's 33. So right now he doesn't have a real booster, he has a fake booster. And what I mean is he can boost a unit, but he can't boost his team with that. So we're actually going to go Hegang and Lima. And the reason why is if he continues on the speed strategy, we're going to pick Leo to make Hegang even stronger. Because right now he's going fast. I have 1 fast unit, he has 2 fast units. But we don't have to fight him speed if we don't want to. So once again, he's doing this. So we can actually go Leo into a force ban. Like right now, like Douglas is looking really scary, right? Hegang doesn't necessarily counter this, by the way. Okay, so he's doing some other shenanigans. So that's actually fine. So if we went Cassandra Leo right now, or actually we can go Hertit Leo, right? Actually, what if we do Cassandra Leo? Let's do Cassandra Leo, because he still looks like he wants to be fast, but I don't want him to be fast. So he either gives me Cassandra, and then I dunk somebody, probably win Robo, or he gives me Hegang Lima shenanigans with 1 stripper, right? If he brings another stripper, he's probably banning Lima, I think. Okay, so he wants to reset all that. So if I go this, he bans Cassandra. He's got a double strip situation. So we're actually going to ban one of the strips. And we're going to ban specifically the one that pushes back. So what's going to happen is even if he strips with Chung Pong, we are capable, like basically we're going to put immunity up and we're going to try to kill Probably Chung Pong, but the main thing is that he's not going fast, so he doesn't get any of his speed. And we have Leo, and Leo does pretty good. Like, he doesn't have a really big damage threat here, where we have 2 healers, right? So if we kill Oliver early, which is kind of the hope, because like, see this, like, even if he boosts Chung Pong, it doesn't do anything because of Hey Gang, right? So what we need to do is try to kill Oliver. Good stun. So he gets to reset a few things. He doesn't get to reset, again, like, so the thing is it barely matters, right? So he can put stuns down now, which is like, whatever. I almost don't care. Because again, his team doesn't do a ton of damage. Like, it does fine damage, but it doesn't do like a ton of damage, you know? Like, so he gets to do a reset now, that's fine. The Chung Pong being on Despair is kind of rough here, but hopefully we start getting some procs soon. Okay, does he go for the reset this turn? I don't know if he does. He might. Okay, he did. Oh, he got the Leo. That's rough. But again, he doesn't do a ton of damage, right? So does he throw the skill 2? There's no way. He doesn't. He can't. Like, he's stunned a lot with this guy. We just need... Oh, that was really good. That strip's very good. Okay, he needs to start missing some stuff, though. Okay, that was big. That was a big one. Does he boost this? No, he boosts that one. So he's going for another skill 3. Because he has 2 boosters. Which is... Oh, that's really nice, actually. The additionals are sick, actually. So this is, I think he has 1 more turn of cooldown on this. Okay, he can skill 2 now, which is, oh, he can't actually. He kind of can, but he kind of can't. Are we ever gonna get, look how much he's cycled off of this 1 unit. He has it again already? Jeez. All right, well. Okay, well, my procs were worse. The Oliver went crazy. Honestly, though, I think the biggest thing that happened there was the Despair stuns on the Chung Pong were absolutely wild. Like, maybe if I had went for the Zabala, we could have killed it. Or maybe if I had just actually said, screw it, and threw... No, that was rough. I feel like that was really rough. The Despairs really made it for him on that one. Because he got 3 Despairs, or he Despaired basically my entire team on the first 2 turns, I think. So this is going to probably be an Odin game. Like, a Kinky first pick's like kind of a big tell that it's going to be a hard turn 2. Oh, so never mind, he's doing a Cleave. Crazy. So can we challenge him for speed now? I don't know. Like, we don't have Wunsa. That would be one of our normal picks, you know? So we can do a little bit of stuff. So we can do this, and we can do, like, he doesn't have a really big threat right now against Gio. So he has like cycling and acceleration, but he doesn't have any self-protection. And if he's playing this kind of team, it's probably like a low hit point, high damage Kinky. Because he's first picking it to try to scare me into picking turn 2, which is exactly what I did. But it also means that it's going to be inherently weak. So we just ban this, right? Because he has to ban that. Has to, right? What is the counter to John? Another immunity would be correct, right? We just do this, right? Because he has to ban Hagang, most likely. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a little bit weird. John's going to be rough, but basically it's going to depend what Chung Peng hits with his shenanigans. And also we might be able to just stun it because we are going to get to go first. So if we despair stun either John or Chung Peng, I think we're fine. It's a swift Chung Peng, I think. So we have to throw this up. I don't like it, but it's just how it is. Okay. Stun it. Make it happen. Oh, we didn't get it. Shit. That's fine. That's fine, actually. No glancing here is rough, but... How's John perform? Thing is he's... Oh, he's not attack broken, but it's fine, right? Okay, so he's resetting Gio because he doesn't want Gio to get to do it. That's fine. I'm going to take that out just because I don't want that to do the thing, right? So a lot's going to depend now on how strong this Kinky is. Okay, I would love to try to stun it. I'm not going to right before it moves. Yeah, he's going to go for this, right? Yeah. Let's see. If it's a tanky Kinky, we might have issues. Let's glance it again. Oh, nope. Does he kill? Yeah, maybe. Okay, he doesn't. So now it's just going to be how many despair stuns do I get, actually? Yeah, so it's a tanky Kinky. So actually, if I don't... Yeah, okay, nice. Or sorry, it's a DPS heavy Kinky. So... But even a DPS heavy Kinky typically is not a very good Kinky. As you can see, like it doesn't do very much damage. It's just like weird. Like if that were like super well statted, I probably could have lost right there. And honestly, I was kind of expecting it. I was kind of expecting to lose till I started hitting it, and then I realized it had like 12 hit points. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, season's a little bit weird right now. I mean, we have, what, 10 days left? 10 days, 10 hours. 1010. Wonder Bones. I like seeing all the people who show up at the end of the season, like, that you haven't fought. Okay, so, LD abusers, we love them. Let's do this. Same thing as last time. Let's challenge him for speed, just because I like speed battling people. Okay. Same thing as last time. We're going to probably have to ban Tian Lang. He's going to bring a 33, right? Probably. Is that right? I think I cut Tian Lang, though, actually. Weirdly enough. I'm pretty sure if he gives me these two, I cut him. So if he brings the 33, we can ban the 33. Yeah. So I think, and don't quote me, I think I cut Tian Lang with these two. So even though, as long as I go first, which I should be, as long as I get the strip on the Tian Lang, he's faster than me. It's crazy. What? Baller. What a baller. What a lad. Does he go for the strip? He does, right? He biffed it. Poor guy. Did we get it? We did get it. Just better. I have more accuracy. Okay. Your reset, though. Actually, let's just take the kill. It boosts this guy up, which is unfortunate. Let's kill the healing, which is also going to be fine. Man, that guy's, he's fast. What a baller. He still has a good chance against me, actually, weirdly enough. If Laura's on violent... Okay, now he doesn't. All right, GG. And that's all because Yanhong is not a good stripper. I mean, she's okay. She's basically like Chung Pung, right? She has like a 75-ish% chance. But I mean, like it's very like honestly, the problem is he can't cut, right? Like if he used the healing to go first, he only had Laura, so no pushback / fixer. So this guy's gonna be going fast. Let's go speed leads. I want to see, because sometimes the first pick Oliver guys, even with a name like Sonic Boom, aren't attempting to go first, right? So we pick this. Actually, let's do the Lima thing. So right now he doesn't have a really good booster. Okay, so Triton is scary, very scary, right? So at this point, we need something that counters all of that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick. So it's kind of weird, but against something like that, you actually pick this guy, and then you pick this guy. So he has to ban that, right? If he doesn't ban it, he has issues. Or do I ban this? If I ban this, what's his? He gets full resets probably. Yeah, this is the scariest one in this situation. Because the thing is that I'm going pretty fast. And if this is Despair, if he stuns anybody, I get a ton of boost, like 40%, right? So he's going to need to do something like probably Yanhong, skill 2s into somebody. Probably, no, okay, that's actually not very good. I mean, it's like okay, but okay, never mind. He's kind of fucked, right? Because like at this point, if he can strip here, but and then we get this, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Like dark Robo is not the greatest in that situation. Like against Taegang, it's very scary every time. So he gets to heal though, is the thing. Like he's gonna get to heal again because he. So what we actually need to do is get rid of this because this is his turn cycling, and it's scary. Oliver's scary too, but not as scary as the healing. Like again, into a team that brings, so Triton is basically the Hagang counter, is honestly a Hagang counter, right? So if you see Triton, you need to force them to not, like you basically need to force them into a situation where where you can ban Triton and they cannot ban Hagang. Because whatever their backup stripper is almost guaranteed to be worse than your like Hagang setup. Okay, so this is like weird. So is he going Leo shenanigans? Let's actually do, once again, let's bring it. This has been performing really well, actually. Because people are using these like high DPS but unreliable strippers. And it's like kind of fine, but it's also kind of funny, you know? So like Hagang's not very good here. We technically, if I bring like a Dark Robo, actually Dark Robo's not very good here. So like if I ban this as an example, like if I bring Oliver, do we just control him? Do we just control him forever? Or do I just bring something like Cassandra and then bop him? Let's actually do that. Let's bring Cassandra and bop him. I don't know if he'll ban it or not, though. Like, he might. Honestly, though, I think the biggest problem here is he has so much fixing for Maximilian Woolyoung shenanigans that this may have actually been incorrect, because I don't think I'm actually going to kill him. Like, I don't think I'm going to do enough damage. Like, the Hagang doesn't push back, obviously. So The issue is that we get to go first, and then he just fixes everything. So we kind of need incredible stuns here. Let's actually do this. I kind of need to do this. I don't like it, but I kind of need to do it. And the reason why is because, yeah, so he's going to be just too tanky, I think. Unless this kills, I guess. It didn't. Okay. He's not going to heal, right? Oh, he did. Okay, so he did take the heal. That's fine. Yeah, so this was bad here. If I had brought Dark Robo, we would have been fine. Honestly, it's still not the worst. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. It didn't matter. I should have went over here. Do we cycle? No. Nice stun. Heal block, whatever. Glance, won't matter. He third skills, right? Yeah, I was about to say. We're not dead, but it's going to be rough. It's going to be really rough. Because this thing, does it already have skills up? It kind of does. Okay, that's actually a good proc for us because that's a do nothing proc. We need a proc here. We did. Okay, that's actually a sick proc though. I don't think he has it, right? Oh, there's the proc though. Okay, so we're into crazy zone now. It's gonna be our acceleration versus his acceleration. Oh, it got it. Oh my god, that was such a good proc. That was such a good fucking proc. Not only a good proc, it was also a fantastic sleep. GG. I think that was kind of fine, but honestly, the Hey Gang kind of fucked me there. Because Hey Gang doesn't really combo with Maxi very well. Hey Gang is not a good Maxi. So like, actually, you know what I could have done? I mean, it's a weird setup because I don't like Dark Robo if they also bring like for instance, if I had Dark Robo there, he would have just banned Maxi, and then we would have had the same shitty setup. So, like, in some cases, you don't want to have... Yeah, that was kind of a misdraft by me, actually. Okay, let's just race him for speed again. So, again, this can be turn 1 or turn 2. I don't really like it. So, he's going... This is... Right now, it's a hybrid strategy. There's probably going to be a Sekhmet in here. My guess is there's a Sekhmet coming. There isn't. That's cool. So let's just race him. Let's show the speed so that he also has to challenge speed or he has to go turn 2. Either one is fine. Unless it's super sacky turn 2. Because right now we basically outspeed him no matter what. With Zabala, I can ban Cigar potentially. If he brings Oliver, it gets scarier because we probably need to ban Miles. But I'm kind of feeling like a Sekhmet Oliver might be the way play here. Okay, so that's not very scary. So he's banking on no pushbacks now. So we can still ban this, or we can ban... Actually, Abellio is scarier. Of these two, Abellio is scarier. So we're actually going to go here. We're going to go here. And then he kind of needs to ban Wolyung, or he needs to ban Cassandra. But in either case, we're going to get basically our full combo. This is a really good... Okay. So we don't get pushbacks. We do get to kill... this thing. So it's going to basically be Cigar Miles versus if we get any despair stuns on Cigar or Miles and they don't violent proc out of it. So our chances are okay, not fantastic, but they're not bad. Okay, so Miles actually went first. It's crazy. So does he try to stun Cassandra? Let's see it. Or does he try to stun Wolyung? Either one's fine. Wolyung is safer for me. I mean, honestly, that's pretty safe too. Because here, I'm just going to literally just, like, bop this. We fucked up. I mean, it's still pretty much dead though. Because we do have fast teams. This thing's on will, so he'll have to reset this if he wants to taunt it. He didn't. Okay. So the reason... Oh, hold on. He's going to have healing. My mistake. I was expecting to kill this. Sad. And he got the... I mean, of course he's going to get the taunt on these, right? That's pretty good. That's a pretty good... that's pretty good too, actually. We're going to go for the sleep. We didn't get it. Shit. We didn't get a reset. That's too bad. Man, he got it twice in a row. Are you kidding me? Hopefully this dies. Man, it's so tanky. Sleep again? Oh. You know, our rate of sleep is not much. Okay, dude. Okay, game's over. GG. Yeah, the miles being so fast is kind of rough. So he got 2 stuns in a row, and those are 50-50 stuns. So, I mean, that was like a 25% chance. I mean, it's not the worst odds. It's not the best odds. Honestly, I was kind of expecting to still outspeed him, though. Usually a Miles will get outsped by my wound sub, but he must have been just like on the faster, violent side. I was actually expecting to outspeed there. Sad. All right, takes Maxi, that's fine. Let's bring this, and let's bring Dark Robo. We love Dark Robo. Does he bring Oliver? Does he take the Oliver? If he takes Oliver, we're gonna have to basically try to sack him, because I don't think I have another speed lead ruined right now. Oh yeah, I ruined this guy up. This thing's kind of interesting. We could try the Hey Gang cookie thing. Steal that. I stole that tech. Hey Gang Leo, bring cookie. Hey Gang Antares, pro strats, by the way. Bring the cookie. So the cookie's kind of interesting because it is going to be a... So right now, he's actually looking really bad. Like, he just drafted himself into a Douglas, which is wild. So now, actually, if he misses pushback on any... Well, no, his Triton will be the fastest, right? Triton should be the fastest. But I mean, I don't know how he wins, actually. Like, he's going to have a tough time. Okay. So he gets that. It's cool. And now if he skill 2s, he just pushes us again, which is super funny. Okay, he just went for it. Baller. Oh, well. I mean, that's good. That's good on his part. Waiting on my Antares proc, version 2. I was about to say, do it. Skill 2 me, bitch. Okay, we're just trying to push this. If we can keep this out of commission before it can heal, Antares just wins. Like, all that has to happen is Antares has to move. Oh, that was a good push, actually. And all we're doing right now is keeping this Wind Robo's skill 2 not activatable. He can't use it. Okay, you can use it. That was a weird thing to do, because now if Antares procs, you're absolutely hosed. Was he just like frustrated, or did he forget? I don't know. I mean, it's probably kind of frustrating, but in either case. He shouldn't have skill 2'd right there. As annoying as that was, there was no reason to skill 2 right there. Same deal. Will Young first pick. The reason I like Will Young first pick, philosophically speaking, is because it allows me to do... So here is actually a really good Hey Gang pick, right? So you know what? I'm not going to do it, though. Let's bring this. I can still pick Hey Gang if I need to, but I don't really want to, because Wounsa is scary. So here we can do something like a Hey Gang Josephine. This is pretty nice, because now he doesn't have a good way of stopping the Tian Lang shenanigans. Like Chiwu's kind of scary. This thing's kind of scary. Honestly, Oliver's looking the scariest right now. At this exact second, Oliver looking the scariest. Because it can reset Josephine, and once Josephine's not online, we have problems. Big, big problems. If he gives me Hey Gang, both of these are kind of a problem, and this guy is not that good. I mean, he's okay. Hey Gang is pretty good. Okay, so he's going to be trying to strip. So he needs this, or he needs this, but he needs one of them. And that's assuming I don't just go faster, right? So if I ban the 33, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this. So if I'm going to bring the 33, or I'm going to ban the 33, I'm going to race him straight up. This doesn't boost. If he gives me Hey Gang, we potentially get to go first. Okay, so, and then in addition, if he strips with this, assuming it's not tuned after the Chiwu, which it could be, like the thing is we're gonna cleanse, like we're gonna get a pretty big boost, and if Tian Lang cuts, he can strip. Basically, all I have to do is land Josephine on this. Like that's not all she wrote, but that's pretty close. Because now if he skill 2's here, or he skill 2's here, we can also get a good setup with... let's go here, actually. Okay, that sucks. Man, not getting a proc here was rough. But we do have a shield, so I mean, that's nice. Okay, dude, stop. Stop. Oh, dude, okay. Laura's really good, by the way. He's going to skill 2 kill those, right? He should. Because he gets back most of... Oh, wait, he didn't get back most of his attack bar. My mistake. I swear to God. Okay, well, sometimes you just get RNG'd right where the sun don't shine. The problem is, if we had procced with Josephine, if we had procced with Maxi, if he hadn't slept with skill 1 Chiwu, a lot went wrong right there. A lot went wrong. I still feel like the draft there was pretty good. Potentially, you know what I could have done? Actually, if I'd banned 33 and he had banned Hey Gang, if I'd banned Tian Lang, hold on, if I had banned Tian Lang and he banned Hey Gang, it would have been my Wolyung versus his Chiwu turn 1. I don't know. I feel like that was basically a 50-50. That was very much a gamble sort of a pick. Oh, look, it's SWC player Reese Witherspoon. Oh, like he's looking at my stream right now. This guy is the worst. If you've ever seen this guy play, you would know he's the worst. He's disgusting. Let's play him like normal. So he plays heavy like shenanigans. I'm still going to play him like normal. Like, so the one thing is that whenever I see a Moor, I often want to play Hey Gang. Typically Moor. Scary. So if I Hey Gang him, okay, let's do this team again because this is safer. So I don't have any expectation. One, I like Hey Gang into Moor, but two, okay, so he's doing this stuff. So we're just gonna pick this, so he has to ban it. And we're gonna ban this. So this ban right here is I pick this, he has to respect ban it in case of the Water Rio. And then I ban Triton because screw that playstyle. Ethna's a weird one because he can Ethna somebody, but only to desync, right? Really only to desync because he can't go Wolyung because that would just boost my team. He can't go Lima. He can't really go. Okay, he got that. That's nice. We get the glancing. That's actually a big glancing. Okay, so he was specifically aiming for that, by the way. So he needs to reset here, but it's only going to be a single turn reset. Hopefully we proc. We deserve it. We didn't get it. Glance it. We didn't get it. Push. Didn't get it. Shit. Okay. I think he's online for third skill now. That's a big resist. That's a big resist. So now he's going to be off. He's going to be off sync for a couple turns. This might be violent. If it procs, we lose. Okay. He has twos. That's fine. That's big-ish. Stun anything? Oh my god, we didn't get anything. We didn't get a proc either. Wow, we are procless today. Problem is this thing's back up, right? So it's gonna have S2 into S3. Yeah, GG. Yeah, no procs anywhere was kind of bad for us. I think if we'd gotten a proc on any one of those units, we could have won. But oh, that's life. That's life. It's interesting that I was faster than his. I mean, I guess he brought 2 speed units, right? So I did ban one of the speeds, so it kind of makes sense. But I wasn't expecting to be that much faster. Okay, so this is probably going to be a Leo thing. Okay, actually, never mind. It's gonna be weird. Okay, so the problem is with these are scary. So we have to bring double threat to deal with this because it's just that good. We're probably gonna have to ban that. And then we can bring Lima, probably. That way we have 3 ways of dealing with this. Well, no. We can bring Cassandra, and then he has to ban. Oh no, I see. He knew. So we can ban this actually. No. We still have to deal with that. So we either bring Lima or we bring Cassandra. He bans Cassandra. No, let's do this actually. Because that way he needs to ban Wolyung or Cassandra. I don't know if he will, though. He might think I'm banning Nana. I'm not going to ban Nana. It makes his Volantis not super good. And the main thing is that we can stun / taunt this unit. He doesn't do it, right? He can't. Why would you do that? Oh, no, hold on. He almost got it. Nice. He cleanses... Does he cleanse Rag or does he cleanse this thing? It's weird. I mean, he has to heal, right? Like... It's back. We procced really good that game, by the way. Let's actually go into this because it's got defense break. Nice. I mean, we had a couple really good procs. Like, so that was the main thing was countering the Volantis in a reasonable way. Like, Josephine is actually an insanely OP unit because of the auto crits. And there's, I mean, like, the thing is just she can be built tanky and still do good damage. Like, she has a bunch of self-protect. She's actually just an honestly overloaded unit. Like, if you watch the stream, you will see that I am very angry about her all the time. And because of stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah, she just CC'd 3 units solo. And she has like a kind of non-interactive passive because it's like once you bring a unit that activates her, half the time it's like a skill 1 stun that you can't stop from happening. It's like you can't turn it off, you know? Same deal. I kind of want to bring Haegang into that just because Haegang's always... Okay, yeah. So we're actually going to bring Haegang and then we're going to bring... Do we bring Lima in this case or do we bring... No, we don't bring Robo. Actually, yeah, let's bring Robo. Screw it. We love this combo. So if he goes away from this, okay, so he's going Escher. So at this point, we can either go Antares or we can go Douglas, depending on what that last pick is. Or in a crazy situation, we could even potentially go, oh, that's cool. So do we just go Leo now? And then Ben Oliver? Boost. He doesn't have really good follow-ups. Yeah, let's go Leo, Ben Oliver. And so what's going to happen is that either he gives Leo, in which case he has a kind of a neutered team. Like, it's fine, but it's made for speed, right? So he kind of needs to ban Leo. Or he basically needs to pray for despair stuns because he doesn't have really good follow-ups. Like, Barbara is sick, don't get me wrong. But I have heals too. And I have way better shenanigans than he does. Like, this team with Leo in the game doesn't do very much. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing Leo to force it because his team is so Leo heavy. And now he's going to be able to like Barbara into, he's going to be able to like Escher, Barbara skill 3 into like, and in fact, his Moore follows his Laura. So like he doesn't even really get to do much there either. Like he gets to boost that. It's not even that much damage. Like, in fact, he may not have boosted. No, he boosted enough. If he does this, but he still has to pray for despair stuns, actually. Like, he needs to despair everything right here. Like, literally everything. He needed every despair stun possible right there to do anything. And he didn't get it. So he does get the attack break, which is kind of nice. Like, I'm actually curious if he's on despair, because that was pretty rough. If both of those were despair, that would have been a much cooler team. All right, this is going to be the last one. I think this video has probably gone on at least enough for people to get an idea of how I draft. And hopefully, if any of you have any questions, just like leave it in the comments and I'll see if I can get back to it. I try to be pretty prompt with that stuff. And a few people have been asking me to do a video like this. And so this is for you. This is for all of you out there. Okay, so this is a hard turn 1 team. So the problem with hard turn 1 team is obviously they're difficult to draft against. So I could bring Oliver here. Actually, you know what? Let's do a hard turn 1 versus hard turn 1. So I'm going to match 33s. I'm going to bring Dark Robo as one of my follow-ups, and then we're going to do Zabala Wunsa. Okay, so he's already bitch drafting. So we're going to go Maxi. So we need a second. We actually don't need a second strip. So we can go Maxi into, we could potentially go with her, but I don't really like that too much. So we can actually go Lima, and Lima kind of fucks with us too, actually. So we're leaving this in because he is almost 100% leaving Oliver, right? So what I'm gonna do is bring this. Hopefully he leaves. Okay, he didn't leave Will Young. That's too bad. So he can reset Lima potentially. His draft is pretty good. The 33 is really strong, but hopefully we can just reset Camilla enough that this won't be a problem. Thing is he kind of needs to reset Maxi. Otherwise, I think he just dies. Not 100%, but it's pretty close. Let's go here. Nice. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. Hopefully he doesn't kill here. Was that a res? Oh, if that was a reset res, I'm gonna be so sad. Of course it was. Jesus. All right. Well, anyway, that's that's a good one to end on. Imagine Oliver, by the way.